GamesMaster, where we're constantly in life-threatening situations. Why? Every day I seem to fall into some unfeasible hazard or other, forcing the girls to drop everything and apply urgent mouth-to-mouth. This can prevent them from telling what's in today's show.
TFI's Catalina takes control of a large hose in Roscoe McQueen. But first we begin with an event we call Oi Raptor, Bring Back My Leg.
Arcade machines are always spectacular, but for sheer eye-popping excitement, Sega's Lost World takes the biscuit. The two-player version of the game involves an exhausting journey through 4 stages of non-stop action, as wave upon wave of prehistoric tests attempt to rip you to shreds. For this challenge, a team of 2 Lost World experts will attempt to demonstrate their skill by playing through the entire game using a single credit each. 1 credit equals 4 lives, and I suspect they'll need every one of them if they're to deal with this dinosaur deluge. It's a tough one. Good luck.
Right, for this challenge, we scoured the country for the best Lost World players, and it was a very generous scour. We came up with Oliver Kay and Tammy Sydii. Welcome, Tammy.
Yeah.
Now, Oliver, the Lost World, a game about very, very scary animals.
Yeah.
So let's talk about nice animals. Have you got any pets?
Yeah, I've had 3 gerbils so far. My first one was called Chimney Sweep.
Good.
And he got killed by a cat.
Oh, no.
Somehow, I don't know how, but the cage got open, the gerbil got out.
Was it really upsetting?
Yeah, it was. I had to bury him, and
Yeah.
it was just a bit upsetting.
Well, you'll find, Oliver, throughout life, there's a lot of dead gerbils.
Yeah.
Tammy, the reason you and Oliver are so good at this game is because of teamwork. You get on, you like each other. Is there anyone you don't like?
Yeah, Miss Collins, my science teacher.
What don't you like about her?
She's very boring. Everyone falls asleep in her lesson.
Does she not notice?
No, she's too busy talking.
So, Miss Collins, if you're watching, sort it out. Right, okay, then, best of luck with the game. If you'd like to take your positions over by it, I'll go up to the comedy box. Previously on the show, he's got through the whole of Virtua Cop without losing a life. He's also played 2 machines of Virtua Cop 2 at the same time. He is the arcade shooting game legend Martin Mathers, and he joins us now. Welcome, Martin.
Thanks very much.
Now, since you were on the show last year, what have you been up to?
Oh, I've been doing a lot of things, but mostly it involves a large intake of alcohol because I've been a student. So.
Right. Not something we recommend because it's mostly my tax that gets spent on that. Now, Martin, you are the undisputed king of this type of game. If you had to think of one attribute that's important, what would it be?
I'd say it's probably teamwork. You've got to work together, look out for your other person, you know, pick people off. Also, clean pair of pants. Might help.
Oh, always useful. Right, okay, best of luck, Tammy. Best of luck, Oliver. You have got 4 lives to complete the whole of Lost World. Off you go. Okay, off we go to stage 1, the Law of the Jungle.
It's quite easy here. It starts off very, very easy driving along. Just basically keep your eyes open, watch for people jumping out, because obviously since the first level it's not going to be too taxing.
Okay, here they come now. We've been told they've got to say being here. Here come the Raptors. Now they're going to come at all at different angles here, aren't they, Martin?
Now Tammy's made a very good start, you see. She's got the right idea. She's picked up a power bar. Now if you pick up 3 of those in a row, you get an extra life. And at the bottom of the screen, obviously that's going to help.
Okay.
It's very limited.
Is it like the other games when they run out of bullets, do they just shoot outside the screen to reload as well?
They do have to shoot outside, and then they can carry on shooting. They also have different kinds of shots. You have trick shots, you have quick shots. Basically, depending on how you shoot the people. I mean, now we've got a sniper shot. We need to pick it off very accurately. Oliver's doing well now. He's picking up a detector. Basically, it means he can find the 2 people at the end of the game, which is supposed to, like, that's the whole objective, I think.
Okay then, it's a Raptor friends in. They're all coming at them very quickly. Someone saying help. Who is that? That dinosaur's running away, but they shot. That was a good job there.
He's got a super power bar. That means he gets an extra life straight off, which is quite good because it's going to help.
Certainly, well, that'll help with a chance because they've only got 4 lives, but let's put them up to 5. But now we're going to take a short interruption from this to catch up with today's news. Okay, Oliver and Tammy are trying to play all the way through the Lost World before the end of the show using only 4 lives. When we last saw them, Oliver just picked up an extra life, which was good news. The bad news is during that little section there, he lost it again. Let's rejoin the action now, and if we take a look, we can see that they are halfway through the T-Rex boss attack, the end of stage 1, chapter 2. Martin, how tough is this?
Basically, the idea is to hit the red spots on the face, obviously now.
Oh no, he's jumping the water.
Tammy's got a very bad problem now because she's been picked up in the mouth. She's got to stab the start button as fast as possible.
She's
while
done it.
Oliver tries to pick off the spots from her face. She managed to do it. She didn't lose a life, which is good news for them.
That's it, we can see the energy bar's totally gone from the T-Rex. That's it, that's the Guardian gone. So they're on to stage 2, chapter 1.
Be down by the lakeside, which is obviously it's a little bit more difficult now because it's starting to move a bit faster. You've got to pick off a few more things. There's going to be a brachiosaur at the start, which they've got to pick off. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the neck because it's a bit of a bad band. Here he is. He's going to rear up in a second.
But they're nice dinosaurs.
Well, they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be vegetarians, but no, I don't think it works that way because my experience, vegetarians are not nice people.
Very good point there, Martin. Okay, is it the same deal with the circles here? You've got to,
You've got to pick off the circles because if you don't pick them off before they go red, it's going to land on you. And that can hurt. It's going to leave nasty scars.
And a very nasty shape in there. Now, top tail in the way action here. Is it the same deal with the circles?
It's another deal. They basically got to avoid anything. Anything with red circles on is a shoot, otherwise they're going to die.
Okay, then we're going to leave them in the middle of that Brachiosaurus there. They're in the middle of stage 2, chapter 1, which in old money means it's time for today's celebrity challenge. So, while Dominic cops off with yet another fantastically attractive lady, it's worth reminding you, we have something else going on today. Young Tammy and Ollie have been given the duration of the show to get through the whole of the Lost World using only 4 lives. The king of the arcade shoot-em-ups, Martin Mathers, has been lending his watchful gaze to the proceedings. Martin, how's it going?
Basically, it's not been going too well. They've been playing a bit like the England cricket team. They're both down to 2 lives. They've lost 2 now. Let's see how it went. Let's go back to the replay. Starts off here in stage 2, chapter 1. They started picking off the man. Basically, they did a good job rescuing him. He threw them a couple of things. That was a good thing. But then Oliver lost it. He totally sidetracked. He was going to the right. He had the shotgun. He should have picked him off. He had infinite ammo. He should have done it. And then Tammy did exactly the same as she got nailed by the Velociraptor. That was not good news for them. Moving on now to the boss of stage 2 with a name I'm not even going to try and pronounce because I don't do that sort of thing. It's a very easy boss. I don't know why they did it. Basically, it swims around a lot. A couple of red circles in the mouth. It's pretty easy. But basically, they just weren't watching. They weren't doing it properly. And it managed to nail one of them. And that was not good news because obviously, they need all the lives they can get on this game. But finally, they managed to beat the boss. They moved on to stage 3, and this was the time when Tammy decided to get a right kicking from one of the Velociraptors. Basically, they started off doing very well. Tommy did an excellent bit of saving there, saved the man, got himself a lightning gun, which is a top weapon. But then once again, he's just too slow. He's not doing his teamwork like he should. He wasn't watching, and Tammy got it right in the mush. Just blatantly evil shot there from the Velociraptor, and it wasn't good. It just wasn't good. And here we can see Oliver's still got 20 seconds left on his lightning gun, but it's Tammy that takes the shot. Oliver should have picked him off with the lightning gun. It was a bad shot. They shouldn't have lost that life.
Okay, we rejoin the action live now. They're in the stage 3, chapter 2, and a bit of exact shooting required here, Martin.
Yep, they need to do a task here. They've got to shoot the grappling hook into the tower so they can get across the tower.
Fantastic work there. They've got it now. They're sliding across the rope. But their path's going to be blocked now.
There's going to be a couple of pterodactyls coming in. There are other tasks you've got to do in the game, such as saving like one of those Triceratops things from the Raptors, or shooting the code for the combination to get into the laboratory. But I mean, that's one of the easier ones. I mean, this is going to be, it should be pretty plain sailing from here. I mean, all they've got to do is get to the end of the level. I mean, they should be able to take on the T-Rex no problem.
Okay, but they are moving very, very fast, those pterodactyls. They're going to be a bit tired as well, Martin. They've been playing all show.
Their fingers would have been wearing out. I mean, I should know this from playing Virtua Cop. You know, once you get towards the end of a game, you know, you start to lag, your shots start to slow down.
Okay, so they get to a very, very tense part of the challenge now, but we're going to tease you. We're going to ask you to hold off a little bit while we check out today's reviews. Okay, disaster has struck during that piece of finely crafted television sweet meal there. Tammy and Oliver have both lost a life. They've only got 1 life left each. They've still got to finish the game before the end of the show, and they're halfway through the big final boss here. He's a big fella, Martin. What's the tactics here?
He's a bit of a big lad. Basically, it's the same as normal, shooting the dots.
What was that?
He throws cars at you and he throws bits of buildings at you, which isn't good. And this is a bad move as well because he's going to start eating the people. Now, you can't save them, but when he eats someone, his life's going to go up, and that is not good.
Oh, yes.
Can't hit him.
We can see the energy bar at the top of the screen underneath T-Rex mail. It did jump up a bit there, but it's going down. Can you hit him when there's not a circle there?
You can't hit him when there's no circle. There's no point wasting bullets.
Oh, no, he's got one.
And Oliver's lost it. He's gone up. He's got to press the start button as fast as possible.
Press that button off. Oh, yes,
he hasn't lost a life. Now, if that happens again and one of them loses a life, then that'll be it. The challenge will be over. It won't be good.
No, we don't want that. They've both just got one left. Tammy's got to push the start button. Get out of his jaws.
And she's done it. She's out.
She's out. It's okay. We can look at the bar. The energy bar's gone down quite far. They're nearly there, Martin.
It's nearly there. We nearly got him. But oh, and he's done it again.
Oliver's gone.
Oliver's gone. Go on, Oliver.
His jaws
pressing that button fast, and now they're getting the shots in. Yes, and now Tammy's lost it again.
What? You're not supposed
It's going
to jump
backwards
in
and
bounce,
forwards.
kids.
She's obviously got the wrong idea. She's playing the wrong game here.
She certainly is, but there's only a tiny
It's only
bit
going to
left
be
in
one
that
shot, and
energy
now
bar.
he's disappeared.
Where's he going?
He's had enough.
Come back,
It
mate.
could be the end of the game. I think he's had enough.
He's done a runner.
He's gone for retirement now.
Where's he gone? Oh no, we could be in for a tense moment here.
It's too quiet.
But
Oh,
here he goes.
Now it's just got one shot left and come on. You can't miss a target that side. It's easy and
That's
it's all
it,
over.
right in the gob.
Takes
The
it full
T-Rex
on.
bites the dust there. That means that Tammy and Oliver have topped the challenge. Well done there, Ollie. Well done, Tammy. Right, Tammy, first of all, we gave you 4 lives to complete that, and you both had 1 life left. Were you worried at any point?
Yeah, I think it was when we were on the motorbikes and the dinosaurs kept jumping out of the bushes. That was quite scary.
Now, Oliver, what about you? At the end, that big Tyrannosaurus Rex, things looked a bit hairy there.
Wasn't worried really. It was fairly obvious where it was coming out from, so
Yeah.
it was just pretty easy really.
Is there anything in life that worries you at all?
No,
No?
not really.
My ever-expanding stomach, because that worries me.
No, because it's your problem really.
Well, thank you very much. Cheeky young whippersnapper. Okay, it was a fantastic display of gameplay, one of the best we've ever seen on GamesMaster, and for that, the golden joystick goes to Oliver and Tammy.